Italy's popular folk music group, the Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta, attracts hundreds of thousands of people from all over Europe to its concerts every year. On Heart to Heart, we unveil the much-loved music of Salento, located in southern Italy, and the La Notte Della Taranta's modern interpretation of the music there. We welcome the group's vocalist, Alessia Tondo, and dancer, Lucia Scarabino, who will introduce us to the addictive rhythm of the Pizzica, a popular Italian folk dance that has people hooked from all over the world. Joined by Alessia Tondo and Lucia Scarabino from Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta. Thank you so much for joining us on our show. It's a privilege and an honor to have you joining us on Heart to Heart. Would you like to say hello to our viewers that are watching?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Alessia Tondo, and I'm very, very happy to be here in your beautiful country.
And I am Lucia Scarabino. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much once again for joining us today. You perform music and dance typical of Italian folk tradition. So could you tell us more in detail about your performances,
Yes.
Alessia?
We play the songs, and this song is called Pizzica indiavolata. In the past, people used to play these songs for a ritual of Tarantism or in the party. And we decided to play this Pizzica because, in our opinion, it make you feel better the energy of our music.
Yes, it is very, very energetic. And I'd like to ask about your performances that you give. I know that it's very popular. So every year, Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta, you gather tens of thousands of people, and your performance is aired live on television channels, multiple television channels. For example, Rai 3, Rai 5, Cielo, and Telerama.
Yes,
I hope I got the names correct. So I'd like to hear about your amazing orchestra as well.
Yeah. The orchestra is a band, an ensemble of popular musicians of south of Italy. And orchestra play out a modern interpretation of traditional music of Salento.
I see.
And now, Orchestra Popolare Notte Della Taranta is the world ambassador of the Salento's culture. Every year, Melpignano, that is a very little small town, have 200,000 people who attend this concert.
Wow.
This big concert. And every year, the musical director, that usually comes from different musical backgrounds, arranges traditional songs in his or her own, and the orchestra and director practice for at least 10 months.
10 months?
No, a month. This newly arranged of traditional song. Giving life to a magical experience for audience.
Yes, yes.
This year we have we will have a concert on 25th of August, and we want to invite you.
Oh, wow. It sounds very exciting. I have seen video clips of the performance and the crowd. A huge audience that like you said, very energetic. They're all dancing, jumping up and down, really, really enjoying the performance. I see that you are holding an instrument that looks very much like a tambourine. Although you sang for us today, I heard that you normally play this instrument when you perform. So could you tell us what this instrument is and about the instrument in detail?
This is tamburello. That is a popular instrument. And you can hear its sound in popular music of Mediterranean areas. This instrument is made by a wooden frame with a goat skin that be stretched on it, and a few of couples of cymbals in a wood. For us, this is an instrument of our life because it sound of our heart.
Oh, I see. Yeah, as our heart beats, thump,
Yeah.
thump, thump, thump. It looks heavy. Is it heavy or light?
No.
It's light?
Do you want to,
Yes, may I?
to try?
Okay. Oh, it's lighter than I thought. It looks quite heavy. So how do you play this? Do you play it with your
If you want,
palm?
I can show you
Yes, could you?
how we play. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. Perfect. Wonderful.
you.
Thank you for the performance.
Thank you.
Okay, we could set that down. Now, I knew that Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta, that's a very difficult name, but it is an ensemble of a number of people, a number of musical artists. So could you tell us about how many members there are in your team usually and what their roles are?
Yes. The Orchestra Popolare is an ensemble of 25 musicians, 8 singers and 12 dances. 7 of us came to Korea, and 5 musicians who would like to mention Attilio Turrisi, Giuseppe Astore, Giuseppe Grassi, Caro De Pascali, and dancer Stefano Campagna. Now we performed Pizzica Indiavolata. The song includes lyrics that say, you have played for me anymore, I'll already heard. Underlining the power of both music and dance. Patrick center point, the power of the Pizzica to heal yesterday and today's tomorrow. Whatever it be heartbreak or the blues.
it's very, very meaningful, and I guess Pizzica, is it? It's a very essential part. It's a very, very important part of your repertoire. It's much more than just a dance performance, so could you tell us about its significance, how important it is as well?
There is a Pizzica of courtship where the dances never touch each other. It is a continuous movement of seduction. And then there is a Pizzica tarantata, dance free from schemes, where everyone free his mind in search of well-being. There is an intense relationship between the music and the body movement. And finally, there is fencing Pizzica, a challenging dance with the two fingers, index and the middle of the hand, miming the nymph, where the contenders demonstrate their ability to dodge or hit opponent.
Okay, yes. Interesting, because there are many stories behind Pizzica. And as you said, the one I heard was just like you told me. It's like the shaking the shaking movement of the body after you've been bitten by a tarantula, you know, to cope with the pain. So it's very interesting. There are many, many stories.
Tarantismo is a social anthropological phenomenon with which the bite and the remorse of the Taranta were treated with the device that includes the belief in a venomous bite of the Taranta and the cure through the sound and the dance of the Pizzica with the intercession of St. Paul or other saints. The Pizzica was performed by orchestra composed of violin and tambourine, a hypnotic rhythm that was to many accompaniment of dance ritual of heal of the Tarantate. Advantage woman forced to work for many hours of the day in the countryside, very often provided from lovely freelay. Today, the Pizzica is the dance that aggregates from a blitz community, able to exorcise to illnesses of the century.
Wow. I mean, there's so many interesting stories behind the Pizzica as well. I noticed today you're wearing shoes right now, but when you were dancing, you weren't wearing shoes, and dancing with you was Stefano, was it?
Yes.
He wasn't wearing any shoes as well. Do you dance a lot without shoes?
Without, yes, without.
Okay, all right, interesting. So we have the other 5 members here in the studio watching us right now, members that came to Korea. That are here with you in Korea and that performed on the stage. So thank you and hello to your members joining us today. Now, so the dance is dubbed the dance of love and harmony. So speaking of which, we're going to take a short break to take a look at your performance. So here we go. Now I'd like to ask a question about you, each of you as artists. What inspired you to become a part of this team?
I've been in orchestra since 2004, when I was 13 years old.
Now we know how old you are.
It's amazing being on that stage in front of 200,000 people with amazing musicians. And it was a great emotion to be there and to be part of the final concert of La Notte Della Taranta.
So you started at a very young age.
Yeah.
You were very young. Is it common for people to start?
Sometimes, sometimes.
I see.
Not always, but sometimes.
I see. And what about you, Lucia? How did you join the team?
Yes, traditional Salentino dance has always fascinated me. I dreamed of being a part of Taranta dance group because the magic created on the stage on Melpignano, but also when we bring our music aboard is unique. The audience feels involved and dance with us for the duration of the concert. And an intense relationship between the people on the stage and the audience is created.
It is really amazing, very magical, like you said, I think, the performances and how you kind of interact with your audience, dance together and share that emotion and energy. You are very, very famous for your enriching and moving performances. So could you tell us about the kinds of performances you give?
Yes, Notte Della Taranta became famous for its ability to make traditional music of Salento contemporary. Songs about love or protest of our people are still alive. So music gives us the chance to share with audience the concept about abuse, slavery, or exploitation of land. In these years, l'Orchestra Popolare della Notte della Taranta had the big, wonderful opportunity to have to meet important musicians, international musicians like Stuart Copeland from Police or Phil Manzanera from Roxy Music. So it's a very, very, very big event. It's one of best event of world music in the Europe.
Now, you previously, you mentioned that you have given many, numerous, just a great number of performances across the globe, across the world, to spread Italian traditional culture. So, of the many performances you gave, which one would be the most memorable for you?
I'll never forget the concert that we have in Amman in 2015. A few days before bombs exploded in Gaza. Despite mourning, Palestinian community was there to our concert. It was an inexplicable emotion because once again our music managed to overcome the difference among people. So it was very, very amazing.
So I understand that this is your very first visit to Korea. So tell us in detail, what brought you to Korea and how does it feel to be here?
We are here invited by an Institute Italian Culture. And we would like to thank the director of Institute, Paola Cicorella, and His Excellency Ambassador Marco Della Seta. We was here for a festival for the Winter Olympics Games in Pyeongchang. Is correct?
Yes, Pyeongchang.
Yeah.
Oh.
For Notte Della Taranta Foundation, it was an honor to represent Italy in such an important sporting event. So really, thank you to Korea. Thank you.
We decided to invite the Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta to represent Italy at the Olympic Festival Park in occasion of Olympic Games in Pyeongchang 2018, because we were sure that Korean people would like it. We are sure also that there are something in common between the traditional popular music in Korea and the traditional popular music which comes from south of Italy.
So how does it feel to be here in Korea?
I was surprised how well in Korea modernity and tradition coexist.
Ah, yes.
Like Notte Della Taranta, like our music, like we want to try with our tradition, play out in modernity, in modern interpretation. So I was really surprised.
So I guess there is that similarity.
Yeah,
There is
yes,
that
yeah.
similarity. I'd like to ask you if you could give us some tips. You perform all around the world. So for those that want to enjoy your concert, enjoy your performances, could you give us some tips on how to best enjoy your music and dance in your performance?
Well, let your body be guided by tambourine.
Uh-huh.
Connect the beat of tambourine, of drums, with your heart. And I'm sure we are sure that you will have a grateful experience.
Okay, so just, forget about things, just kind of connect with musicians, with you, enjoy the songs and the dances and the music, I guess, right? Let yourself go. Orchestra Popolare La Notte Della Taranta is about to hold their first performance in Korea. The orchestra has been offering numerous gigs across the world, but they still look quite nervous before the performance. Nonetheless, the members look as excited as they are nervous.
I'm very happy because today is a very important day for the city of Lecce, because this music is from Lecce, the south of Italy, and this music is very famous in my country, in Italy, and is a way to express a lot of feelings about happiness or sadness, and is a folkloristic music. I feel very happy because this is opportunity to listen to this music.
Thank you for the Popular Orchestra of Taranta to come in Seoul. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
그냥 이렇게 다른 나라 음악이라는 생각 별로 안 들고 그냥 평상시 음악 듣는 것처럼 그렇게 들려요. 이제 언어 자체가 다르니까 그 다음에 비트라 여기 하는 이 악기 그 소리가 제가 이쪽에 앉아서 그런가 되게 강하게 들리고.
못 보던 악기 연주를 연습 기간이긴 하지만 보게 돼서 참 좋았습니다.
굉장히 신나고 약간 춤을 같이 춰야 될 것 같은 느낌이었어요. 저는 클래식 음악 좋아하는데 비발디 약간 포크 음악 버전 같았어요. 굉장히 좋았어요.
I'd like to thank you once again for joining us on Heart to Heart, despite your very busy schedule.
Thank you.
I hope that a lot of people will be able to experience your passion and love for music through your amazing performance. And I hope that you will be able to experience the beautiful culture of Korea before you return home.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you
hope
once
so.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.